Good afternoon to our guests and all those who attended Art Teleported 2023 podium performance. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone for attending the Art Teleported physically or virtually. My name is Maria, and this event is streamed via Facebook Live for a global audience. We thank you for our presenters and the audience attending virtually or via Zoom and Facebook.
안녕하세요, 참석자 여러분. 아트 텔레포티드 2023 파티 앤 퍼포먼스에 참여해 주셔서 감사드립니다. 어려운 상황에도 불구하고 행사에 참여해 주신 여러분께 감사드립니다. 본 행사는 페이스북 라이브로 생중계되고 있습니다. 제 이름은 김소연입니다. 줌과 페이스북을 통해 멀리서 참여하고 계신 프리젠터와 관객께도 감사의 말씀 전합니다.
From the bottom of my heart, and those involved in organizing this conference, thank you very much. Especially thanks to our presenters at this event. We are so excited to have you.
이번 컨퍼런스 개최와 관련한 모든 관계자분들께 진심으로 감사의 마음을 표합니다. 특히 이번 행사에 참석하기 위해 한국을 방문한 발표자분들과 아티스트분들께 특별히 감사드립니다.
Started from the sculptor Jang Kim Studios in 1994, Jang Institute of Contemporary Art, CICA, became a unique cultural space founded and cultivated by artists. Since 1994, Jang Kim has designed and built the art complex with a distinctive style consisting of 5 buildings in Gimpo, the satellite city of Seoul. CICA Museum has organized diverse experimental publications, international exhibitions, and programs including New Media Art Annual Publication Series, CICA New Media Art Conference, International Symposium for Cultural Visual Culture, CICA Art Festival, and CICA Kids Lab. In 2017, CICA Museum formed the CICA New Media Art Conference, and it has become the annual conference since then. In 2019 and 20, we held Art Teleported in Brooklyn, New York, and due to the COVID-19 situation, we held the event at the CICA Museum from 2021. Now, Ms. Jin Hee, the art director who organized this event, will introduce the museum and the events.
본 컨퍼런스를 기획한 김희진 아트 디렉터의 미술관 및 행사 소개가 있겠습니다.
Hello, everyone. We'll show some our previous art teleported videos and then introduce the project.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 행사에 참석해 주셔서 감사드립니다. 전 세계 곳곳에서 와주신 여러분들 한자리에서 만날 수 있다는 것은 저의 기쁨이자 영광입니다.
Greg, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, great.
Yes.
So, yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending our Teleported 2003, and it's great pleasure to have our featured artists here from all around the world. And thank you, everyone, for being here physically or virtually with us today. Our Teleported started from a simple question about our transforming culture that is becoming mobile and ubiquitous. Many artists, including me, have multicultural experiences and also have been heavily influenced by new media culture. We often feel that we don't fall into a specific identity. Rather, it becomes more like a hybrid. We are living in a rapidly changing new media culture, and sometimes we can relate ourselves more to someone who is from halfway around the world than someone next door. It would be wonderful if we could meet and do something exciting anywhere.
아트 텔레포티드는 점점 유동적이고 편재하는 현대문학에 대한 단순한 의문에서 시작되었습니다. 저를 포함한 많은 아티스트들은 다문화적인 경험을 가지고 있고 뉴미디어 문화의 영향을 깊이 받았습니다. 우리는 종종 하나의 정체성에만 속하지 않는다고 느낍니다. 오히려 우리는 여러 가지가 혼합된 변종에 가까워집니다. 우리는 빠르게 변화하는 뉴미디어 문화 속에 살고 있고 때로는 옆집 사람보다 지구 반대편의 누군가에게 더 친근함을 느끼기도 합니다. 우리가 전 세계 어디에서나 만나 무언가 즐겁게 의미 있는 일을 함께 한다면 얼마나 멋질까요?
Through Art Teleported, We aim to create a global network among nomadic artists, designers, audiences, and communities, and promote cultural fluidity and flexibility. We believe that by understanding and appreciating each other, we can make, share, appreciate, and live in art in any region and culture.
아트를 통해 우리는 노마드 아티스트, 디자이너, 커뮤니티 간의 세계적인 네트워크를 구축하고 부드럽고 유연한 문화를 형성하고자 합니다. 우리는 우리가 전 세계 어느 곳, 어느 문화에서든지 예술을 만들고 함께 향유하며 서로를 이해하고 존중할 수 있다고 믿습니다.
After we launched Art Teleported in New York in 2019, we have successfully held Art Teleported New York in January 2020 again and found great potential. However, the unexpected global pandemic situation since 2020 have hindered us from holding the event abroad and restricted international artists traveling around the globe. That was a big challenge, especially because of nomad spirit of this project. Due to the new media technology, we were able to meet part virtually and part physically in 2021, 22, and this year. And thankfully, the globe is recovering from the pandemic situation, and we hope to have a 100% on-site event in 2024 in New York again.
2019년 뉴욕에서 아트 텔레포티드를 시작한 후 2020년 1월 뉴욕에서 다시 한번 아트 텔레포티드를 성공적으로 개최하고 큰 잠재성을 발견하였습니다. 그러나 2020년 예상치 못한 전 세계 팬데믹 상황의 발생으로 인해 해외에서의 행세가 불가능해졌으며 국제 작가들의 해외 이동도 불가능해졌습니다. 이 점은 노마드 정신이 핵심인 본 프로젝트에 큰 난관을 가져왔습니다. 뉴 미디어 기술의 도움으로 우리는 현장과 온라인을 병행하여 2021년, 2022년, 그리고 올해 만날 수 있었습니다. 또한 전 세계 팬데믹 상황이 개선됨에 따라 2024년에는 뉴욕에서 다시 100% 현장 진행이 가능할 것을 기대하고 있습니다.
In 2023, 9 amazing international artists have participated in Art Teleported as presenters, including Jungeun, Jin Hee, Yureeah Kim, Lookerse, McKleinfeld, Saffron Newey, Delfin Ogutogullari, Sharpe, Jang.
2023년 9명의 국제 작가들이 아트 텔레포티드를 참여해 주셨습니다.
In Project Connect Show, the part of the Art Teleported 2013, 3 fashion and performance artists participated, including Jang, Aesun Kim, and Xiaowu. Zheng.
프로그램의 일환으로 프로젝트 커넥트 전시에서는 3분의 패션 퍼포먼스 작가들이 참여해 주셨습니다.
Thank you again for joining us today and hope you have an exciting and meaningful time.
이렇게 즐겁고 의미 있는 시간에 함께 해주신 여러분께 다시 한번 감사드립니다.
For now, I would like to invite our presenters to make a short introduction for themselves. And the first is Chae.
This one first. 이거를 이렇게 순서대로.
쉐어 스크린으로 할게요.
네. 뭐죠?
그냥 전체 쉐어하는 걸로 할게요.
네, 알았어요. 그래서 그렇게 하자고. 아, 이제 제가 이렇게 어디를 이걸 하면 되나요? 이걸로 하면 되나요? 그래서 떨려. 이렇게 하면 되나요? 켰어요? 그렇게 아니지? 네. 어, hello, my name is Jungeun. Actually, I majored metal craft at university, and I studied as a master's degree in movement of human body and the jewelry. And I worked as a metal artist for 20 years, and I focused on the composition of geometric forms three-dimensionally, and I tried to express the image from the form of architecture. And next 하려면 어떻게 해야 되지? Next, this one, yes. And all the works can be disassembled, and each piece can be an ornament for fingers, and the assembled works can be the form of architecture. So this one is included in the former one. Yes, 6 rings. And, and I made body ornaments to respond to body movement, and through dealing with metal as material, I started to think about the method that I can show my ideas and interests more freely. So finally, digital works agree with me, and the photographs of architecture I took could be very important sources. So, and woman I treated as a model to wear my works can be the form, a visual form of the spirit in my digital works. So let me show some process of my works. Thank you. 소리는 나와요? 소리 나와요?
소리 나와요.
소리가 왜 안 나오지?
이게 좀 아닌데 무슨
소리가 아마 Thank you.
And next is Jin Hee.
Hello, everyone. I am Jin Hee Kim. I am an artist, researcher, and educator. I've been teaching for almost 30 years. I'm sorry I didn't bring anything today. Maybe I have to introduce my work tomorrow at the conference. I'm very glad to be here, and I am happy to meet everyone from all around the world. That's it. I'm Korean, and Happy New Year.
And next we have Kim Yura.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone. Yureeah Kim. I'm also from Korea, but I studied and worked in New York for about 6 years. And my background is in architecture, so I worked for architecture company for the last few years. And as COVID has spread globally, I had a big transitional moments like everybody did. I think it kind of pushed me to move on to the next stage. So I came back to Korea, which is my hometown, and I started to try different things. I worked for non-profit organization in Jeju Island for a few months, and I also had an opportunity to do a ecological art exhibition in Seoul last year. It was very challenging but very exciting opportunity for me, because it was not like work that I've done before. So in the future, I'm also trying to expand the field of architecture other than just doing a traditional architecture practice. So this conference is part of that kind of new challenge for me, doing this kind of conference. So tomorrow I'm gonna share you a presentation that I created when I was working in that organization last year. So I'll talk to you more about that tomorrow. I'm very excited. Thank you.
Next we have Greg Lookerse, who is with us with this Zoom.
Hello. I am going to end up sharing my screen here. I believe you can see this here. So I'm Greg Lookerse. I'm an interdisciplinary artist. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm an interdisciplinary artist that has been working in different fields of performance tied to a lot of mark making. And I've been thinking about how the ephemeral nature of a lot of materials and forms can transport spaces. So I've worked with a lot of floor materials and thinking through drawing in its context of it not being a fixed object. And so I'll just go through a few things of of seeing sort of, this is work from 2015, I believe, and creating structures in which drawings occur on the floors. And you can see this kind of motif coming through some of my later work, including contemplative labyrinths that are modular. So anyone can come and design their own labyrinth. So it's sort of this experience of the space in the contemplative labyrinth that can be transported anywhere. And this continues through different forms of meditative practices that are thinking about the manner in which we can engage in the creative process and how it can make our space not just where we are, but somewhere else. And this is kind of coming through the work that is showing at the exhibition there, which I'm very sad that I'm unable to make it all the way to Korea today. Here I am, it's in the middle of the night for me here in Michigan. But so I'm excited to hear your guys' presentations and to give mine tomorrow about manners in which art teleports us different places, along with technology. So thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Saffron Newey.
Hi, everyone. My name's Saffron Newey. I come from Melbourne in Australia. I'm very happy to be here in Korea. I'm having a wonderful time. Feel very welcome. Thank you. Tomorrow I'll be presenting my exhibition, Future Phantoms. This exhibition is one of the outcomes from a recent PhD that I completed in 2020. The PhD was all about the ways in which the internet and digital culture have reshaped the way we look at art history, and the way specifically that painting has been transformed by the advent of the internet and digital media. I paint using traditional methods, oils, and very old methodologies. However, my processes are also digital. So I like to situate my practice in a fairly timeless space that considers long European history and very contemporary digital media processes also. So my exhibition features both of those things, traditional media as well as digital media practices. I source most of my images from art historical sources. I guess I'm an appropriation artist to a degree, and I sample from all parts of history and contemporary media in one mashed up process. I haven't prepared a speech for today, but I just want to say thank you for having me. I'm excited to learn more about all of the artists in this conference and hopefully gauge a response to my own work from you as well. Thank you.
And we have Jane Tao. Hi everyone, I'm Jin Tao. I'm a new media artist, 3D artist, and NFT artist. I am based in Seoul, Korea, and Chicago, USA. With my experience of graphic design in Korea, I expanded my art practices from School of Art Institute of Chicago
in new media and art and technology. I through experimental 3D animation or moving image or XR performance, I visualize intangible concepts such as thoughts, emotions. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn. I don't know why it's not working, but I can just show this images. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, these are my artworks. Currently I develop a body of 3D digital art that can interactive with people and use both virtual and real spaces. Also, I collaborate with various sound artists, singer to create music video or video performance and so on. Yeah, tomorrow I will explain about my artwork and also process of my artwork, inspiration, and yeah, and also my exhibition. The title of my exhibition is Over and Over. Which includes 3 videos. Unseen movement, looking above, looking forward, and face and light. You can just enjoy from the show right now in media gallery section A. Yeah, I will explain about this more tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.
And 3 of the artists, Daniel McKleinfeld, Delfin Ogutogullari, and Marshall Sharpe, are not here with us today, but they will be presenting tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll meet them during their presentation. Follow in order the introduction of their artworks.
최정은, 김진희, 김유라, 그레그 루커스, 데니얼 마크란필드, 델피 오토그라리, 세프론 유이, 마실 샤프, 조제인.
Thanks to our presenters who introduced their wonderful artworks to us.
훌륭한 작품을 선보인 발표자분들께 감사의 인사를 전합니다.
And for now, artist Jungeun will show her performance.
그리고 장영 작가의 퍼포먼스가 있겠습니다.
So we will now move to the other part of museums, please.
All right. Yeah. Hello, my name is Young. I'm a performance artist and visual artist as well. So about my performance, sorry about that. I'm going to explain in Korean. So 퍼포먼스는 한국의 삼신할매라고 그 인간의 탄생을 관장하는 탄생신의 모습에서 착안을 해서 그 탄생신이 인간이 만든 환경 문제에 인해서 그 쓰레기나 이런 문제 때문에 점점점 잠식되어가고 힘들어하는 모습으로 사람들한테 경각심과 그 환경 문제 확대를 목표로 해서 만들어진 퍼포먼스입니다. 감사합니다. Thank you.
Yeah, so performance of Jang was connected with Korean goddess of birth, and with that performance with the net, she would like to emphasize the problem with the trash that are in the oceans for now. So the goddess that she portrayed is dying because of the trash and of the diseases that people bring into the ocean. So the artists aimed for the ecological problems and highlighted that in her performance. Yes, and we also have Marshall Sharpe, who joined us for today. Marshall, can you please make a short introduction for yourself?
Hi there, my name is Marshall Sharpe. I'm sorry I don't have my camera on right now. It's kind of late over in the US. I'm calling you from St. Louis. But I enjoyed the performance. It was beautiful. I loved the nets and kind of the reference to the ocean. I lived in Hawaii for many years, and we often talked about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And so I was reminded of that as I was seeing the performance. Beautiful work.
Thank you. And can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi there. My name is Marshall Sharpe. I'm a visiting assistant professor of art at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. I live in St. Louis in the US, and I'm a painter. I was born in North Carolina, and most of my painting is based on my ancestry and also a sense of identity and transience. And I'm using the color blue a lot this year to kind of explore feelings of isolation during quarantine and COVID.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So for now, we are going to introduce the schedule for the conference.
다음으로 컨퍼런스의 일정을 소개하겠습니다.
On the 24th of January, there will be our conference sessions, both online and virtually. Detailed schedule is available on our project's website, cicamuseum.com/art-teleported.
1월 21일에는 미술관 현장과 온라인 공식 컨퍼런스 세션이 진행될 예정이며 미술관 프로젝트 홈페이지 cicamuseum.com/arttelepoted에서 상세 일정을 확인하실 수 있습니다.
There are 4 solo exhibitions, including Jane, Greg Lookerse, Marshall Sharpe, and Saffron Newey, and the Project Connect show are currently being held in the CICA Museum. So please feel free to visit our galleries during the event. And next week, there will be 2 solo exhibitions of Chae and Jin Hee, along with the Perspective 2023, the International Group Exhibition.
현재 시카 미술관에서 열리고 있는 4개의 개인전 및 프로젝트 커넥트 전시가 진행되고 있으므로 행사 중간에 편하게 갤러리를 방문하셔 관람하시기 바랍니다. 다음 주에는 2개의 아트텔레포티드 개인전 및 퍼스펙티브 2023 국제전이 열릴 예정입니다.
Again, welcome to the CICA Museum, and we hope you have a great and meaningful time. Please follow us at CICA Museum, various social media, including Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, to receive updates. Please don't hesitate to let us know if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions.
다시 시카 미술관에 방문해주신 여러분을 진심으로 환영하며 모두 의미 있고 특별한 시간이 되시길 바랍니다. 새 소식을 받기 위해 페이스북, 인스타그램, 유튜브, 트위터 등 소셜미디어에서 시카 뮤지엄을 팔로우해주세요. 궁금한 사항이나 문의, 제안 사항이 있으시면 언제든지 저희 직원에게 알려주시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you for joining our live. Yes, thank you for joining our live, and this will be all for now. And we will meet with our presenters tomorrow for the presentation day. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye now.